What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Waves. Waves is actually great tech. Waves has a really good team. They had some issues over the past couple of years, but you've seen the changes in the Waves team. You've seen the changes in the way the Waves are approaching not only marketing but growth, and how they're trying to improve their overall ecosystem. And I'm pretty bullish on Waves in terms of what I think this can hit. And considering its current price point, like $2, I think there's something here for Waves. There's some definite gains to be had. So let's get into it. Now, before I do, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. In the vids, I shared that I was buying these cryptos up. And the reason for that is I thought they're quality cryptos, they're going to have gains. Phantom in particular, I picked out as the best investment of 2020. I said there's literally a Udemy course all about Phantom and why it would 100x. Obviously, Phantom went on to do 700x gains. Now, had you put in $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos, say you'd sold 18 months on, that's basically what I did, then $100 into each, that's a $2,600 investment, would net you a profit of over 123 grand, which is pretty good. Now, since selling them, I've been buying up cryptos. I've been buying up plenty of cryptos while this market has been flat. If you want to see and copy the cryptos that I'm in, you can do. I run a site called copymycrypto.com, and that is where I literally share the coins that I'm in. Anytime I buy a crypto, I alert all the members that I'm buying a crypto, what the crypto is, the gains I think it can have, the percentage of my money I'm putting in. When I sell a crypto, I let the members know what coin I'm going to sell, what price I'm trying to sell at, what percentage of my holdings I'm going to sell. I put out a poll recently and about what people find the hardest in crypto, and overwhelmingly it was banking profits. I don't make that mistake. As a result, if the members copy along, they don't. If you didn't have gains in the last bull cycle, go check copymycrypto.com. You can see what gains the members had. You can see what I've said historically. It's all public record. You can verify it all. And look, there's no work for you, and you make the same profits I do. So if you've never got around to checking the site out, pause this vid, go check it out, see if it's for you. Right, let's talk Waves. So, Waves, most of Waves gains initially happened randomly in 2022. It's kind of a weird ass spike that we saw, really short term. The Waves has now experienced 2 full-on bull cycles, and you got to agree, it's in an upward trend. It's in an upward trend. But like I said, they have had problems. So it's worth noting, right? So Waves is a multi-purpose blockchain. The whole premise is that it's used for dApps and smart contracts. They did an ICO in 2016, and the Waves initially set out to improve on the first blockchain platforms with better speed, better utility, easier for users. They've made tons of different changes over the course of time, added a bunch of different spin-off features to its original design. The native token is Waves, and it's an uncapped supply token for users used for standard payments such as block rewards. Now, the founder of Waves is Ukrainian scientist Alexander Ivanov, also known as Sasha Ivanov. And prior to creating Waves, he was already active in the crypto space, having released the now defunct crypto exchange Coinomat and the indexing site Coolly Index. He also created an early version of a stable coin, CoinOUSD, which was tied to the US dollar. He's actually really active in his promotion of Waves. He gives interviews frequently on the platform and trends in the wider blockchain industry. And the company now employs over 180 people at different locations. I would expect that's a lot higher these days. Now, if we actually take a look and see Waves analytics, you can see how the token distribution worked initially. Token sale was huge. Early supporters only got 1%. and so on and so on and so on. The total supply is out now, and that can continue to grow, but it doesn't grow exponentially. You know, it's used as a reward system. But pretty damn impressive, right? What they've actually managed to do in this pretty short space of time. Well, 5 years. 5 years. They've also, here we go, there it is. Crypto surge. So Waves and 3 tokens skyrocket by 88% following Russian coup attempt. So this is worth noting is Waves have experienced recent growth, recent price growth over the past couple of years off the back of sort of elements with regards to Russia. Because obviously the founder is Ukrainian. Waves was previously referred to as the Russian Ethereum. And it did experience an increase recently, you know, off the back of that sort of attempted Russian coup that lasted all of a day, right? And previously, they have experienced growth off the back of sort of evolutions in the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. Now, one thing that I really want to point out as well is the roadmap is showing what their next sort of stages are. So they've got Waves 2.0, which is their new consensus with the EVM support. They also have the new DAO framework. So today, DAO models move towards crowdfunding in many aspects. Their alternative DAO model, the launch framework, and the first DAOs in the Waves ecosystem are based off of the Waves Association DAO and Investment DAO, and they launched last year. They also have cross-chain finance, which is bridged to all different chains. They're also doing a big push on Meta. That's their goal. They also additionally have US company accelerator programs. So they've been really developing. Like, while everyone, you know, throughout 2022, a lot got done. As you can see, MVP release of Inter-Metaverse Protocol, the DAO Light Paper release, the US Company Foundation, the incubator launch for US teams, the Waves 2.0 Light Paper release, the Mother DAO launch, the Gravity Bridges MVP. They've done a ton. They've done a ton. And it's buyable everywhere, by the way, guys. Absolutely everywhere. Yeah, literally everywhere. Now, guys, I would recommend BitGet. The reason I would recommend BitGet is I partnered with BitGet. So BitGet, I see as being a top 5 exchange. So when they reached out, we set up a partnership agreement, and that gives people discounts on trading fees. There's a partner link in the description. The reason I recommend BitGet is they always have great sign-up bonuses. If you are an active trader, an active investor on Binance or KuCoin, do the same thing on an exchange you don't have an account with, and you'll get a bonus. So at BitGet right now, the bonus is $1,000, $1,000, which you can get for just doing the same stuff you already do. Then on top of that, if you want to be an active trader but you don't even know how to get started, or you're not convinced by your skills, there's lots of copy trading features. You can copy a futures trader or a spot trader. Even bots you can copy. So you can literally look at their success rate and maybe do that if you want to be an active day trader and you want to find someone you can trust. I know a few people that have done this and really enjoy it. But again, make $1,000 doing the exact same thing you already do. And with the trading fee discounts, you're sorted. So if you're going to buy up Waves as an example, and you don't have a BitGet account, do it at BitGet. Set up an account with the partner link in the description. You'll get more Waves for your money, and you'll get a $1,000 bonus. Now back to Waves. Apart from this sort of skewed, weird peak in 2022, the uptrend, and I'm not really including that, this uptrend is pretty clear. Now, normally I would be looking at this going, right, it breaks its previous high. However, that peak in 2022 is really weird. I would conservatively just say Waves should be hitting sort of $30 or so. That puts it a market cap of $3 billion. That is not outlandish. They are getting a lot done. They're growing. The fact that they set the US company as well, they've not had the SEC attack them as of yet. I mean, you never frigging know with the SEC, but right now it looks like they're welcoming America, and there's not exactly tons of cryptos that you can say that about. So I think they're pretty well positioned to do at least $30. But that long-term uptrend is there. So if the long-term uptrend holds, then it should break $50. It's just whether or not it does. But I'd be looking at this going, $30 should be very, very achievable. But that long-term uptrend's there. I just think the more I look at that long-term uptrend, the more I go, $50 could be hit. Could be hit. But let me know what you guys think about waves. Does it intrigue you, the idea that because of that sort of ties to Ukraine / ties to being known as Russian Ethereum, that when the Ukraine-Russia conflict ends, this is probably going to have a spike? Does that interest you? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer and you've never subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Helps the channel, and you're going to get information you don't get elsewhere. If you're new to the channel, you're going to get perspectives here you don't get on other channels. So go check it out. Go hit the subscribe button so that you can get those perspectives. And guys, if you want to take the work out of your crypto investing, make the same profits I do, you can just go to copymycrypto.com, read the site. Everything on the site is public record. You can confirm and verify everything you read. You can see what the members got in the last bull cycle. See the earnings that they got. You can see what I've said historically. You can, again, verify that too by going through the old videos on this channel. It's all public record. If you didn't make 30 or 40x gains in the last bull cycle across your portfolio, we did. We had coins that 40x, 50x, 100x. And never forget Phantom, 700x. And if you do find one coin that can do more than 100x, you could literally have every other coin in your portfolio die, go to zero, but that one coin will put you up in profit. And if you're not finding the 100x's, we are on Copy My Crypto. Again, we had a few that 100x, we have Phantom that 700x. So if you've never got around to it, go read the site now and see if it's for you. And I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.